Live from WKYC Studios, this is 3 News at 6 with Russ Mitchell and Christy Paul.
Let it snow. Some are calling it a winter wonderland and others are using other words. But as more lake effect snow slams the area, we are tracking closures, traffic issues, and road conditions. We have you covered county to county as this winter storm warning continues tonight. Our team is standing by to bring you the latest. Hey, good evening. Christy is off this evening. Let's begin with our weather team. Anthony Copeland and Jessica Van Meter have been hard at work in the Weather Center, and they join us with the latest and details on what's ahead. Good evening to both of you.
Evening. We are looking at snow that is going to be with us through the evening. We've already seen that through the afternoon, and we have been tracking this heavy band of snow that's been coming in off of Lake Erie. So it's very intense coming in off the lake, kind of spreading to the south. But you notice with the loop, it's losing a little bit of its intensity, which is a very good thing. It's already dropped a good deal of snowfall for many areas, so that snow is starting to spread out a little more, and again, lose that intensity and coverage a little bit. We are starting to see just some light snow around the Cleveland area and the surrounding areas of Cuyahoga County. Some heavier snow still evident out towards Lorain County, Medina County, portions of 76, 71, and 77 dealing with some heavy snow at times. That snow is very abundant through Summit County right now, and even areas down towards Akron, Canton getting in on at least a little bit of light snow. That has been impacting a lot of our interstates and roadways for this afternoon and into the evening. This is a look at 480 near transportation. You can see a lot of snow packed on those roadways. Things are still going by and getting through, but it's a slow go for many areas out there. Take another look at 71 near 480. Again, some snow on the roadways causing some concerns. If you do have to travel out there tonight, give yourself plenty of time to be safe. Now we're going to send things over to Anthony Copeland with a look at what's heading our way.
Yeah, the heavier stuff is winding down for much of the metro, but we're still tracking that lake-enhanced heavy snow band that's continuing to track down to the south. And what we were really tracking with that storm, with that band, was the intensity of it. Luckily, the wind speeds have been sort of in check, gusting as high as 15 to 20 miles an hour. But this is just radar estimated information over the past 4 hours or so. We're looking at potentially 5 to 8 inches across much of the greater Cleveland area because of that same heavy snow band we're continuing to track as it slowly sags down to the south. But locations to the east of Parma, just to the south of 480, upwards to maybe 10. This is a radar estimation of a foot of snow that's potentially on the ground in eastern Cuyahoga County. So winter storm warnings until 4 a.m. tomorrow morning for locations in the secondary snow belts. Primary snow belts, we're still tracking lake effect as we head deeper into your day for your Saturday, where we have the advisories. That's going to be in place until 7 o'clock for this evening. So heading throughout the next several hours or so, we'll catch a low. We'll call flurries for the next few hours. Then as wind speeds switch out of the northwest, we're going to be tracking more lake effect snow showers for your Saturday. So that is what we're going to be tracking. That could give us additional problems, additional snowfall accumulations throughout the next 24 hours. I'll let you know when the snow is finally going to be wrapping up. But most importantly, those warmer temperatures, they're my 7-day.
Okay, Anthony, we'll see you and Jessica later. Thank you. Let's turn to the roads right now. I've got a live shot for you at Green Road in Highland Hills. Look, gotta be careful out there. 8 and 4. We'll explain that later. Our photographer Will braving the elements tonight. We were checking in with ODOT as well, and they tell us there are about 300 crews out in Northeast Ohio right now. Our Isabel Lawrence has been out and about, and she joined us from Orange on what those crews have been up against today. And Isabel, I understand it's been a rough one on many fronts.
Yeah, absolutely, Russ. ODOT reached out to me today and they confirmed that just today, 3 more of their plow trucks were struck. And if you're keeping track, that brings the total to 12 plow trucks struck so far in 2024. Of course, it's only January 19th. Now, today, certainly an all-hands-on-deck kind of situation. I spoke with an ODOT spokesperson who has his CDL and is an auxiliary driver. So he actually has a 12-hour driving shift today in Akron and in a snowplow. He tells me he has 9 tons of salt in his truck, 300 gallons of brine, and his plow blade is 12 feet wide. He'll put down about 300 pounds of salt per lane mile. So as you can imagine, there's a lot to think about while behind the wheel of a snowplow, which means they really need everyone on the roads to be alert and not driving distracted so they can do their jobs and stay safe.
That's crazy and it's unacceptable, and we need motorists to give those plows plenty of room to work and make sure that they are driving for the conditions.
That was an ODOT spokesperson there speaking on just the number of plows that have been struck so far this year. And this is what happens when things go wrong on the roads. This is the impact on a box truck after it hit a plow this morning on I-71 in Medina County. We also have some video of a crash involving a pickup truck from earlier this week, the pickup trying to go around the left side of that plow. Now, we know we share these reminders all the time, but still they are worth repeating. Make sure you are leaving plenty of space between yourself and the plow. Know that they are going to be going well below the posted speed limit because they need to go slow to ensure the salt is adequately sticking to the ground. Also be prepared, snowplows may come to sudden stops or turns. And importantly, they do not have rear view mirrors. So if you can't see the snowplow's mirrors rather on the sides of the truck, they can't see you. So remember, keep your distance and be careful on the roads with the plows.
Isabel, good advice. We cannot hear that enough. You and the crew, stay safe. Thank you. We have you covered from the west to the east. Lindsay Buckingham is in Westlake for us tonight. She's going to give us some tips on how to drive in this stuff, including a tip that may surprise you. But first, we'll go to Neil Fisher in Willoughby Hills. Neil, how was the drive out?
Hey, good evening, Russ. The drive out wasn't too bad. We experienced some slush on the roadways from Cuyahoga County into Lake County, but ODOT has handled Lake County tremendously well. We just got off the phone with the Lake County Sheriff's Office. They tell me they have not had any significant crashes today because of this winter weather. They have had a few minor crashes, but that's it. Let's take a look now at I-90 East in Willoughby Hills. Traffic is moving really well at this hour. We've seen plenty of those 300 Northeast Ohio ODOT crews going along I-90 East, clearing the road and putting down salt. We're also at this salt dome here in Willoughby Hills off of I-90 East, and we've seen numerous crews replenishing their salt materials to make sure that they can get back out on the roads and make sure that those roadways are able to traverse. Again, traffic is running really well right now. We just hit a dip in visibility because of a band of snow just came through. But for the most part, it's really good conditions out here in Lake County.